It's time to find out, are competition ribs that much better than regular backyard barbecue? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, and today I'm stealing a recipe from Heath Riles. He was on Malcolm Reed's program the other day, or years ago, and it's got like millions of views. It's a fantastic recipe, and I'm entering my first competition ever. No, it's not a professional competition. It is a backyard community competition that we're having at a campsite. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm finally throwing my hat in. I don't want the stress of a professional competition cook just yet, so this is a perfect way to dip my toes into the water. But I have no idea what competition barbecue tastes like. I've never been to a competition. I've been very happy in my backyard cooking for friends and family. So I wanted to grab a recipe from a national winner, Heath Riles. He makes amazing rubs and sauces, and let's admit it, he's top dog, right? He's one of the top performing barbecue. I don't follow the competition world that much, so I'm gonna take Malcolm Reed's word for this. But I wanted to follow his recipe to a T to see, how does my regular backyard barbecue stack up? So I want to use this as a baseline, so going forward, I know what competition tastes like, what wins competitions, and honestly, to check to see if my backyard barbecue has been doing all right over the years. So let's jump into this video. I'm gonna go through it real quick and let's get to the results. A couple quick notes about this cook. I had planned on showing you step by step of my version of a backyard barbecue ribs and the competition, but unfortunately just too much was going on and I wasn't able to follow every step of the way. If you want to know the exact recipe I followed, it's the one that Malcolm Reed put up years ago, and I'll put the link right in the description. It's really easy to follow, and all those steps, I thought when I watched the video they were going to be overwhelming, a lot of work. They weren't at all. It was really easy. It was just like preparing for any other barbecue. So don't let the amount of steps make you take a step back and be like, whoa, this is too much going on for me. No, for us regular backyard barbecuers, this was pretty easy to follow. It really wasn't that much extra work. Good?
Really good.
Really good. All right.
Yeah, really good.
And take a bite right out of the middle portion without hitting the bone. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. I think I prefer the first one. Why?
First one's my regular like backyard barbecue recipe. The second one is like the fancy
Competition style.
competition winner.
I love all your ribs, but I think I like the first one better.
As you can see, I had a pretty good run with my backyard barbecue. I was very impressed, all right? So this competition recipe, hands down, it's phenomenal. You should give it a try so you know what wins competitions and be able to compare it to your own backyard. My wife liked my backyard barbecue better. Now, this is competition. So I've heard this from a lot of people. You can't eat competition ribs every day. This was our first time trying it, but it is super rich. All right, there's a lot of sugar in those rubs, a lot of sugar in those sauces. It's very rich. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. But my wife preferred my regular salt, pepper, and then wrapping it with butter and sugar. Now I use a secret sugar that might be the reason why. I actually use coconut sugar because she got it years ago and we didn't have brown sugar in the house. And it's a milder than that really sweet brown sugar that you normally use. And I think that's really helped separate my regular ribs from other brown sugar ribs. It's just something different, something unique. Will I be doing this recipe again? Absolutely. I liked the flavors it provided. You could really pick up on the hint of jalapeno, all the other different rubs that were going in there. To me, is it excessive to put that many rubs on it? It is a little bit, but I don't win competitions, all right? So maybe my palate's not ready for this level for those competition circuits. But like I said, I will be doing it again. It was really good. Ribs were cooked to perfection. So the tenderness, the bite, it wasn't falling off the bone, but it was falling off the bone. So that's good for me. When I do my competition, I don't want the rib hanging off that person's face, the judge's face, when they're testing out my ribs. In conclusion, I would say don't hesitate to start trying some competition recipes. I know our Facebook group, we're actually having a rib competition going on right now. First place winner is going to win a sous vide. So that's a Kingsford Stockade 49-inch smoker and grill. We just are trying to have fun during the pandemic and do a virtual competition. We've done a few of them, but we're all backyard cooks, all right? There's a couple, next level cooks in there for sure. And we just like to stick to the basics. And this is a good example of, you know what, it's time to get out of your comfort zone. It's time to try some different things because you might be surprised. It's going to give you a baseline, and I'm all about developing a baseline of what your barbecue is doing, right? You can't judge. Your friends and family are always nice to you. Oh, this is really good, even though they might be like, this isn't that good. So it's a good way to say, all right, this tasted XYZ. I really like that. I really want to develop my barbecue to that point. Or my barbecue, wow, I'm a little happier with what I've been producing. Like, this is verification. This is vindication that my barbecue is on point. So there's a couple different ways you want to look at it from that aspect, but I will say definitely give this recipe a try or some other competition style recipe if you got the rubs at home. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and share this with your friends that are learning the backyard barbecue. I hope everybody's doing great, and I'll see you real soon.